So, as we roll on, I think I just want to point out, just to get it out there, a lot of good came from FCW. Bringing Rikishi back to the Bay opened up a crossroads that hadn't been here before. A lot of companies fly in stars. Stars come in, they get their paper, they wrestle the main event, and they leave, and they don't leave a carbon footprint. We didn't have that issue with Quiche. We came in, did the thing, tore the house down. You can check the Fall City podcast out, document that. But he didn't leave. He stuck around. He took notice. He observed, and he pulled some guys out of here. Black Pearl, Gangrel at the time. Orlando Jordan, I believe, was with them. They were doing these things in Europe, and they needed guys. And lo and behold, guess what they called? They called FCW. And who do you think's ready to go? And we gave them our recommendations and the whatnot. Some guys, like I said, got to go to Europe off that, and now we have a territory league, and again, if you check season 1 of territory league, the only teams that really didn't have major stars on them were guys who were already in Fall City, that were already kind of in the mold of we want to be stars, because FCW didn't just run basketball gym hoop shows. We ran production. Guys had got a little bit of grooming on how to be a star. Hell, Reno Scum, main evented, against Quiche. And they probably weren't ready to be main eventers, but they got pushed that way because that's how I saw it, and that's what happened. And now, and I'm not saying I'm taking credit for the Reno Scum by any stretch. I mean, these guys have been stars wherever they went. But to have a door opened up for you that you could take advantage of and walk through, that was awesome for them, and it's benefited them. I think just one example, television-wise too. I mean, I don't think a lot of people realize running local television is a dogfight, and it's a sales pitch, and it's not like, ooh, look, we're on TV. Like it's not easy to do by any stretch, and we did it a lot. And we got the ratings. We ran a Saturday night show up against Saturday Night Live, and locally we kicked their butts. And I have the ratings to back that up. Our Christmas program, we did well. People dug it, People still talk about the FCW effect. People that aren't even wrestling fans, and that's where I really believe that, the difference comes in. It's like that you have your core audience, and I love the core audience, but then you have that casual fan, the one that actually, might be an investor, might be somebody who might want to, in the future, be there. And we did that. So, yeah, I mean, as far as the weight goes, the weight to the balance goes, like I said in the very first chapter, there were times towards the end when guys didn't get paid, and I understand that. But the balance is you've made money off the fact that you were here based on your other opportunities that came because you did come here and wrestle. There are guys that are pissed off with me because they never got a chance to come to FCW. Straight up. There's dudes with beef over the fact that I didn't book them for FCW that just treat me like shit because of it. What am I supposed to do, You can't help everybody out. Even though a lot of people did want me to help them out. And a lot of guys were really big on, hey, use my friend, use my friend. And then, like I said, when people didn't get paid, most of the time it's because I had a super overfilled roster full of, hey, help my friend. Lots of hands out. Lots of hands out. The negative was, the drawback was, like I said, I was green, and people took advantage. And I'm not complaining. I'm not whining. It's all on me. I'm at the end of the day, I'm the final say so. But to have an opportunity to produce shows like, Todd Bridges, Savio Vega, having Awesome Kong, Amazing Kong, doing stuff like that was awesome. The Todd Bridges stuff is legendary, man. The guy was on TMZ on his way home from Fog City. He was on Oprah 2 months later. You know what I mean? Like, we had Luke Perry's kid here. We did things that other promoters didn't think to do. We did them better. I mean, at some points we did them better than some of the televised wrestling. I mean, Todd Bridges versus Danny Bonaducci. I mean, we got way more pop off of having Todd Bridges than TNA did from having Danny Bonaducci. Think about that. I guess at the end of the day, I mean, I guess the positives versus the negatives, you weigh them out. You put your hands out and you say, $50, $100 here versus the status that I got and positions I was offered here. Do it yourself, and you be the judge. You see, you tell me if it was worth it.